I'm May, and I think I've raised a simp.
I didn't realise my mum made YouTube videos. Hello everyone, my name is Elliot and today we are going to be looking at these weird animated true life stories, true life in quotation marks, that have such fantastic titles as Me and my family live in a school bus, My cat got me pregnant, My dad got cucked, I caught him watching corn. But today we're looking at a channel called True Stories. They have 18.5k subscribers and they are based in Alabama. Now why is this important? Well, let's just have a look at their video titles. And I'm not going to read these out because out of context they are awful, so I'm just putting on screen to save my dignity. Sweet Home Alabama. But one of these videos stuck out to me mainly because it was in my recommended and they brought YouTube ad space for it. It was My Son is a Simp. Now that is already a catchy title, so we're going to have a look at it. As I said in a previous video that is going to be linked up here that you should watch after, I am going for 250 subs, and if I hit that, I'm eating a whole block of cheese on camera, so let's get my daily intake of lactose.
Hello, I'm May, and I think I've raised a simp.
Now immediately, this has to be a joke. No parent with a child old enough to be a simp knows what a simp is. Trying to explain any form of internet slang to my parents is like talking to a brick wall, and I'm certainly not going to explain to my mum what an OnlyFans is.
But I can't tell you his real name in case anyone recognizes him, so for this story, I'll just call him Hans.
Now I'm sure after exposing them in a really obscure storytime video, it's definitely going to make people shout in the street, "That's him! That's the simp!" Even if we did know his real name, there are so many people with the same name as you. Looking at this website, there are almost 25,000 people with the name Hans, so it could be his real name and it could be any one of these people. Hans is even more popular than my name, which I'm honestly not happy about, so Elliot gang, rise up. And also there are apparently some people in the US called OnlyFans. Who's calling their kid OnlyFans?
He would constantly remind us that most female spiders eat the males when they're done with them. Boys are useless, he'd say. Girls are the real queens.
Because this is completely normal behaviour. I mean, girls are the real queens because you can't be a man and be a queen. That's called a king. And yes, I'm sorry James Charles fans, he's not a queen, he's a king because he's male. And then the Tumblr army came after me and beat me up in the street.
After our daughter moved out, my husband began to worry that Hans might be turning gay from spending all that time online playing with other boys.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time on the computer making and editing videos. Does that mean I'm gay? Don't answer that, that was a rhetorical question. Fellas, is it gay to have friends online?
But one afternoon, Hans burst into the kitchen and begged to borrow my credit card. Apparently, he'd found a site where he could pay girls to play with him online.
No teenager tells their parents anything, especially what their online buying habits are. I mean, when I was really young, I couldn't even tell my mum I wanted Club Penguin membership. I'd have to weasel around like, "Mummy, can I please have your credit card so I can, maybe, perhaps, buy a Club Penguin green puffle, please, I need green puffle." So you're expecting me to believe that some teenager went up to his mum and begged her so that he can have girls on his Minecraft server?
Oh, Elliot, this is obviously a parody.
I know, but at least make your parody realistic. This channel has a really fine line between fake and satirical stories that it doesn't let you know.
Pretty soon his bedroom walls were decorated with photos he'd printed out of the young ladies he was playing with.
This kid is giving some real serial killer vibes off right now.
He confided in me that whenever he played with a girl gamer, the other guys online would make rude and sexist remarks towards her. Of course, he'd always jump in to defend the damsel in distress, but the other guys had turned on him for it and started teasing him.
I mean, this guy just screams Discord moderator, doesn't he? Guys, stop harassing Pokemon on a Twitch. I'll have you banned, I swear.
He hit the roof when he found out that Hans had been using my credit card to pay girls to play with him. "I don't want any son of mine behaving like a simp," he yelled.
If my dad called me a simp at the dinner table, I'd just be like, where did you hear this word?
I'll never forget the first time Hans made a sizable donation to some girl online. He stood in his bedroom doorway, yelling down the hall, Mom, I can't believe it. She noticed me. She said my name on stream."
No way some guy is going to scream from the rooftops that some girl said his name on his Twitch stream. That is a surefire way to get bullied. Oh, there's Hans. Stacy, watch this. Hey, Hans. Everyone, she said my name.
My heart did a little jump for joy when Hans told me that he'd actually fallen for one of the girls he'd been paying to play with. Do you want to ask her over this Saturday evening? Not yet. Soon. She has a boyfriend at the moment. But don't worry, I just messaged her and told her I love her.
My dude, that $1,000 you donated to her stream is going straight to her boyfriend.
Hans went on to explain how he'd been paying for her OnlyFans and then making videos about it for his YouTube channel to help her get more exposure.
So a guy makes a video on an OnlyFans, hereby giving his channel and her OnlyFans both copious amounts of profit from the exposure. Now where have we heard this before?
Enough. This is getting out of hand. Now you're simping to make money? You're a disgrace, his father yelled as he stormed off.
And then the dad left to get milk and never came home again. I'm glad I've watched that because it's opened my eyes to the world of storytime animated videos that are absolutely preposterous. They've got even more crazy stories on these animated storytime channels, so if I find some more I might make some more videos on. If that's something you guys want to see, I might even try and submit my own story to these guys and see if it gets published. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Remember, 250 subscribers and I eat a whole block of cheese. Enjoying lactose, very cool. I'll see you all next time.